Yo, what's up, Flyffers? So today we want to take a look at how to hunt giants to drop angel weapons. And we've already covered the guardian weapon and historic weapon. If you haven't seen this, go check out those videos first. And we want to showcase what kind of HP you need to actually do this, what kind of team setup you need, where you can actually drop those, which giants are the best drop rate and all this kind of stuff. But before we jump right into the video, I noticed that currently 75% of my viewers are not subscribed to the channel. So let's make a deal. You watch this video all the way till the end, and I'm sure I earned your subscription by then. So now let's get right started. First, before you want to hunt giants, it is important that you prepare a party. You level a party by being at least 2 players at the same spot and killing monsters. And you want to get the party to at least level 40, so you unlock the gift box and the lucky drop skill right here. The lucky drop skill will give you a higher chance of receiving a unique item, and angel weapons are unique items. And the gift box will increase the amount of rolls you have on this item. So both skills should be always active while you are killing a giant. Now, the best drop rate is for any weapon basically, or any drop in Flyff Universe, is ±3 levels. So if you are level 80, you're having the best drop rate from monsters level 77 to level 83. And the angel weapons do have a huge amount of giants that do drop them. So there's actually 2 different level peaks at which you can successfully farm them. So either you stay at level 80, maybe using EXP lock or whatsoever, or you are farming them at level 92 if you need some money. This way, the level 80 farm does make a lot of sense, because with a scroll of level reduction -10 levels, you could be farming them at level 80 and instantly wear the drop, for example, if you actually need it yourself. Now, why is the level 80 a good thing to do? As you see right here, we are having in Darkon 3, this is just right out of Darkon, and we are having Hopper, Mashpai, Irene that are about in the range, and then for the later spot, we are having Watanga and Antiquary that are good to farm at the 92 levels. Then we also have a bunch of other drops, and those are Luya and Congery, as well as Boo. So if we're going back, we are seeing that Hopper, Mashpai, and Boo are basically our best drop rate at 80, and Irene is also still fine. And as we showcase here, Watanga, Antiquary, Luya, and Congery are good to go. If you are level 92, the Congery giant could be a bit hard, and you could also advance to a higher level and then adjust your farm style. Now, giants do spawn on every channel on the server, which means it is efficient, or the most efficient way is making a sweep on the server, killing all the giants there, then pressing H, going into the base tab, and using the change channel button to instantly change the channel without having to log out your character, and this way you can farm the next channel and continue so. And since we do have a bunch of channels, it is pretty easy to actually farm giants and to get a hold of them, even though there are so many players currently here. Now let's take a look, what do they actually drop right here. As you can see, they do have a bunch of stuff that is best in slots. So Angel Cloth is pretty good for AoE BP, ASOR BP. The Angel Stick is best for AoE Ringmaster. The Angel Bow is good for AoE Ranger. The Angel Yo-Yo is for this level the best yo-yo for PvP. And the Angel Axe will probably be worth quite a lot, since every player want to have this for sure. And the new One-Hand Knight also were looking out for this drop. Now, then we are having the Angel Big Axe, which I would consider probably the boot drop from the Angels, as this weapon is usually not played a lot in any builds, because most of the 1v1 knights will probably use the Angel Big Sword. Now, Then we are having the Angel Staff. This right here is also a debate, because usually Elementers do not need HP percent since they are not tanking mobs and using hit and run. So this could only be used basically for the int and the attack. And this one is for AoE plate, also not as good because overall there's not as many AoE plates on the server on average. But the Angel one, for example, with the high HP is a good one again. So the downsides on farming Angel is basically Angel Pickaxe and the Angel Sword that are not worth as much, but overall those weapons are pretty useful for a lot of classes. Now let's go to the end. Giants do have skills here. This means they have mechanics. They spawn certain red areas around themselves that deal damage to you. And it is important that you are dodging them as they will deal a lot of damage. And this is way easier if you're not at 0 or sitting at 0 movement speed and you have an additional boost. And the cheapest way to boost this is by using a Ringmaster that is casting Quickstep onto you and will give you an additional 20%. Now, at the Angel Giants, we already at the mark where farming them solo is getting quite hard. I do recommend a team here. Maybe some kind of tank, so like an AoE BP, AoE Ringmaster, or a Knight, something like this, to tank it. Then a Ringmaster that can either use heal or heal rain. And the tank should also be trying to keep his HP up with star candies or gold pills right here. And the damage dealers, of course, should always make sure that they are not getting hit by all the areas, because they will basically one-shot them since they are not the ones that are getting the HP. The HP requirement is for the tank only. The rest of your team can actually stay full damage as long as they dodge carefully. Yeah, so we are at the end of the video. If you still have any questions, feel free to comment below the video and I will try to answer all of them. And if you like what you see, don't forget to drop a subscription and getting a thumbs up. Cheers.